What's good, gente? It's your boy Conejo, and we're right here chilling. As you guys can see on the title and on the thumbnail, right? We're gonna be speaking on the gun, but not him technically. We're gonna be speaking on his primo, right? Apparently, man, his primo also has some things to say, man. I was like, damn. I was like, even the primo? Like, so we're gonna invite him to the platform. You guys already know, man. We're gonna be putting him on the big screen too, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be doing a reaction to his video where he actually says some things about the gun, right? And I've been knowing his primo, not personally, right? But I've been knowing him since he made his YouTube channel. Of course, I didn't subscribe, homie, you know what I mean? His channel didn't blow up like the guns, you know, and the gun didn't ever actually helped out in no type of way to promote his channel or anything like that, right? Not even a share in the community or none of that. But I did stay tuned, tapped in and stuff like that because I mean I was like, well, let's see what he has to say. Is he gonna fake it like his primo or is he gonna be real about it? And apparently he's been real about it, right? So we're gonna add him to the screen and let's see what he has to say, man. I know this is gonna be a good one, so make sure to hit a like for your boy. Make sure to subscribe, do all that good stuff, right? Drop comments. When you hit that notification bell, make sure to hit all, right? And I do apologize if I sound a little bit like winded or anything. It's, you got to remember, man, I just had my little surgery and we're gonna see all right, you know. So I apologize for that. But let's get started. Let's invite him to the screen and let's press play. Let's see what he has to say. All right. And as you guys can see, I already hit that like button, homie.
What's up? This is Latin Active 209. And I'm about to ask the hard questions.
Oh
The
shit.
questions that have been avoided. The questions that have been, you know what I mean,
Push to the side.
trying to get swept under the rug.
Yo.
You know, so the big question is the PW, is it real? The paperwork.
Shit, that's what we all want to talk about, right? But let me tell you something. I don't know what paperwork you're talking about, right? If you're talking about the one that he posted, that one was fake. That's for sure. But the one on him, oh, that's real, my boy. And I also got a special person coming in pretty soon that's gonna actually be able to clarify some things if anyone is concerned or has questions about that P Dub. But let's press play and see what you guys say.
That's out there floating around. Is that legit? Can you stamp it and certify it or falsify it? Huh? The people want to know.
Serio.
Is it real? You know what I mean? I could care less. It's not affecting my my money route. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, the people want to know, is it real? You know, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah. I'm about to say, well, I already done answered you, bro. It is real, right? A lot of that P Dub is real, even though he's never gonna speak on it. You gotta remember when anybody before in the past tried to throw some smut on old boy, and if it wasn't real, he was the first one to jump on that thing, boom, boom, and shit on him, right? With these new videos of everybody exposing the gun, there hasn't been no retaliation whatsoever, like at least on YouTube, like him explaining and getting his clown on or none of that, man. He's actually got off YouTube. Like well, I was tripping out.
I mean, it is because of a remark that you made in one of your videos. You said people were trying to bring up things from 30 years ago. You know, so let me know.
Yes, hey, and if he lets you know, you let us know, right? I know exactly what part of the video you're talking about, where he's like, oh, they want to bring up something that happened 30 years ago. Woo, woo, woo. That's pretty much letting the people know that it's true. But he feels that it was so long that doesn't, it's not the now. You get me? Like it doesn't affect him now. But in our reality, bro, I mean, he's brought up people's past on the past where he shits on them. He's like, oh, you're down here, woo, 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 just because they don't snitch. He's also done it. So, I mean, is he also woo, woo down here? Like, come on, bro. But hey, if he lets you know, you let us know, bro. Sadio.
You know. Um. Secondly, did you run? Did you run when you went to San Francisco with the homies? Did you run? Come on, man.
Hey, what do you think, guys? You think he ran? You think my boy 209 was like lying about the whole Stiffy situation? Stiffy, Pasta Filero, homes. You know what I mean? Let's leave, you know? And there's all the other channels, man, that have been exposing them too. And I'm like, damn, this fool's just too much.
I want to hear from you. Tell me it's not true. Tell me, man. Oh man. Thirdly, why are we so quick to put out that paperwork on American Cholo?
To answer the other question, I hope he calls you and tells you you are his primo, man. So I figured he should call you and ask you. So we are expecting that video to come soon if it's true on the P Dubs or if he ran like a little fucking coward, and all that, man. But I understand this is crazy. And on that P Dubs bringing it out on American Cholo, you got to understand that's a platform that's was as the same. They had like around the same amount of subscribers, man. They were always competing to who's gonna be over who, right? But at least American Cholo, man, even though, like I said in the past, I don't agree with everything he says, right? But at least he's kept it 100 and does things for his community, is able to push his blog, still in Cali. And he talks about stuff that, if there's someone that doesn't like it, you guys seen what happened before. We even had some fools pull up to his pad while he was at work. Um, but with the gun, it's a whole different story, bro. But he pulled that shit out because he's like, you know what? I got him. I got him. Even though he had made up that paperwork. You see my video, brother. Make sure to tap in.
You know what I mean? I mean, a man who is out there trying to do good. You know what I mean? Out there for the community, out there speaking for the Mexicanos, sticking up for them. You know, was it because that he showed you no love? Because
It was because he got shown no love. He wasn't able to get subscribers off Gil. That was another one. And Tubal Gil kept it 100, man, and always shitted on old boy's character. Like, man, that fool's garbage. In our reality, he's garbage. Ever since that the fight and everything, he's been knowing that fool's garbage.
he gave you no clout, because he gave you no interview, because he didn't acknowledge you. You know, I'm not saying that's what it is, but there's just
Hey, bro, I'm pretty sure you got that shit right on the money. If you guys think that his primo got it right on the money, man, make sure to drop a comment. And if you ain't subscribed or if you haven't tapped into Latin Active 209, make sure to subscribe, homie. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, hit that follow. As you guys can see, he just barely hit 1,000 subscribers today. He barely hit 1,000 subscribers, and he has been on YouTube for quite a minute. Hey, the gun didn't want to put him on there, you know what I mean? But he wasn't hating. He just kept doing his thing. So shout outs to Latin Active 209.
just questions that the people want to, by the people want to know.
Yo.
You know. Fourthly, why is it so important for you to back up Cowboy? You know what I mean?
So, damn, I don't even know why he did that. I think everybody's
You
in.
say it's just a
I think everybody's in shock right now that he went that route. You know what I mean? For defending someone that straight up garbage.
scratch. You know,
Yup.
that's what he's proclaiming.
Yup.
It may be, you know what I mean? Whether it is or not. You know, I seen the paperwork floating around on them about
Yup.
the Loot Act. You know, I try to look into it, further investigate, going, different sites and shit like that to find out for myself if that Loot Act was true. But I can't find it. So is the paperwork real? I mean, who knows?
Oh, that paperwork's real. You just gotta understand that this is going way back. The paperwork that I pulled out on the gun, man, we had to really do some history, man. You get me, and do some actual tapping in with people. But on the whole, like this situation, mm, I'm.
I can't stand.
Look, it's not that. If you just type in Megan's Law, right? For this is for the raza, because you don't understand the raza is not gonna affiliate or kick it with anyone. At least if you're a righteous ass individual, you're not gonna kick it with no one that's comes out on it. So like, if it wasn't true, then he wouldn't pop up on Megan's Law. You get me? And he wouldn't be a level 8 sex offender, which is kind of close to 12. I believe it goes all the way to 12.
Stamp that. But the fact is that he is on Megan's Law.
Yep, facts.
So whether the Loot Act or not happen, it still don't justify.
Yep.
I mean, there's no way to clear up, justify it, clear it, or this or that, or whatever.
What for your primo, bro? Money. Money. If there's money involved or there's some type of bag that he can try to come up on someone, And he ain't looking at none of that shit. He don't care no more. He had hit a point where he's money hungry. You get me? And even though right now he hasn't been able to put content like how he wants to, um, he's looking for jobs.
whatever. You know what I mean? He's on Megan's law.
Serio.
So why would you put yourself in that circle, in that realm, in that um,
Environment, homie. Ah.
to be even questioned, to take on the backlash, to you know what I mean? To be I mean, it just trips me out because everything that you fought for, strived for, you know what I mean, inside, and here you are with all these characteristics that are coming out that are not the characteristics of a man who was walked to the main line behind those walls, who knows respect, who knows honor, who knows dignity, you know. So my question is, you know, why is it so important? You know what I mean? I haven't seen you throw him on blast and throw out paperwork on him. You know what I mean? It just I don't get it.
Well, look, let me clarify some things for all the viewers, right? And maybe even for you, brother. Um, they had a goal. They had a goal with this whole foods and felons, which I'm gonna get to you, foods and felons. You're in the process, brother. You're in the process. But he's also been the type of person that look, because the foods and felons and all these other individuals, they thought they were gonna make a broadcast and that they were gonna make millions, bro. Dub still thinks about that shit, right? Right now he's probably like, man, I kind of fucked up, especially by telling certain individuals that he was gonna cut people off, and some of us are gonna hold him to his word. You know, I'm gonna hold Dubs to his word, and maybe after that I'll stop making videos about him, right? But he did say that after certain individuals pop up in light, that he would cut off people. Apparently, supposedly he already cut off Cowboy. I'm not sure if he did it right. I'm not sure. He hasn't made a video like, "Hey, I'm not fucking with this fool." Woo, woo, woo. He's not made a video about it. I'm pretty sure they still talk in the backs like, "Hey, man, I would fuck with you, but they messed up by bringing up all your stuff, which it kind of backfired on them. But they thought that we're gonna make millions, bro, and people were gonna be digging the whole. We're gonna bring little, the Easy E son, Cowboy, Foods to Felons, Dubs, and oh boy, the famous one, right, the one that's viral right now. They thought that they were gonna be able to do something, but in all reality, man, let's be quite honest, that shit got shitted on. That shit's not gonna happen. If they would make it, they would have to struggle to make that shit work. And I honestly don't think it would work because there's gonna be so much people that are gonna be making videos, including myself. I'm a content creator, homie. Now today we got time, cuz. Today we got time. And Stiffy, he done dropped off the fileto already, homie. Serio. So we're good. Let's press play.
You know, fifthly, I mean, you've got all these things coming out now. Sin City. I mean, is that true? Have you gone that low? You know what I mean? Is it that? I mean, man, if you've got to stoop that low to where you're burning people now, I mean, it's just, man, it's like strike one, strike two, strike three. You've been out, but you're still striking. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, that's funny. You brought that shit up, babe. Uh, this fool's been stroked out a long time ago, right? But he's still trying to do his comeback. He's like, I ain't stopping. He's thinking that he's gonna do the famous comeback like Flacco, right? Like be like, you know what? I don't care. Every time they go hard, I come harder. Every time that I'm thinking of quitting YouTube, I come harder. That's what he's thinking right now. He's like, you know what? I got this big ass platform. I done bought like 30,000 subscribers. There's no way the fools are gonna take me out of this YouTube. I'm gonna continue pushing and striving, but he's only going to be doing a video once a week or every other week, man. We'll see how that goes because at the same time, he ain't giving me no fucking content, man. I need some content to react to, especially since he's the new Mexican Wes Watson, But these are some great ass questions you're bringing, bro. And I'm glad that you spoke on this type of stuff. And I'm pretty sure there's hella people asking you because you are related to the gun. So there's gonna be more questions, bro. And if you ever want to come on this platform, you're always welcome, right? With respect. I'm never gonna disrespect you or nothing like that, right? But I will be asking some questions about the gun, especially if you're able to answer. We'll highly appreciate that, bro. Serio. And for the gente, man, make sure to drop a comment and let them know, man. Hey, tap into E.B.K. Go join the live and let's discuss this situation. You get me? What's going on, bro? Serio.
I just don't get it. And then trying to discredit other channels, shout out to this report.
Shout
I've seen
outs.
the video that he did. I've seen the video that you did, right? But to be honest, I see Celine's report as a man of dignity, respect, honor, businessman, professionalism. So it's hard for me to believe that he would put something out there just to get clout. Just
I'm glad you brought that up. The gunner's trying to supposedly expose shit, right? But it's only making it worse for himself. Let's say that shit was fake. Or to me, at times I still think like lightweight, right? Like I don't know, man. All I know is that the charity money never got to the charity. That's for sure, right? Those are facts. But the whole situation with like the gun and Mikey, right now since everybody done cut off the gun, what he's trying to do, he's trying to make sure that no one ever does any of these type of events, and if they do, he's trying to make sure that people be like, oh, that's just fake, so they don't succeed, make a bag or whatever, right? Let's say that there's an event, but it's not for charity, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's just to please the gente. And let's say, hey, like I'm gonna put myself for an example. I happen to go and do my thing, right? But I don't want to do it for charity, which is kind of, you know what I mean, I'll probably do half. Let's say we do half for charity and half for your boy, right? Um, if you're gonna say it's for charity, you're gonna put it out there, right? But he's trying to make sure that when somebody else tries to do or go that route, he's gonna be like, "Oh, that's fake, bro. That's fake. Don't tap in. Don't tap in." Right now, what he's trying to do is just trying to mess up the whole YouTube. He's done this before when he said that the prison channels was dead. He's like, "There's no more prison channels. All those stories done been said and woo woo." To who, motherfucker? You know what I mean? There's always gonna be new people giving out new stories, especially right since prison's been changing a lot. Half of the people that make videos about prison, they have no idea what prison's really about nowadays, right? Me personally, I paroled in 2016, but I happen to know things about prison. Why? Because I stayed in communication with my boys. A lot of people don't stay in communication. They just talk about the past. And I know a couple channels that I can name, right? Where they're like they said some things and I'm just like, man, this was full of it, right? He don't really tap in on no one, or he don't know what the fuck's going on. And some of them are even considered somewhat my boys, right? And I'm just like, but I let them be. I just let them be. And I know it's because they don't tap in and they're just half guessing or going by what they had experienced, and they think that the system's still the same. But a lot of things have been changing with time, bro. And even though the gun's trying to like discredit everybody, like, oh, don't tap into this, and you know what, I'm gonna take my subscribers this way. Fool, your fucking subscribers want to know about your P dubs. Talk about that. But let me continue with this video, bro. Sorry to go off subject.
just to get views, you know. And then
Oh, but I remember right now that you said views. If Mikey was trying to get views and all that, you would expect this channel to be bigger than half of these fools that are fighting, especially if he's the one promoting the fights. So, and getting views, if you really tap into their things, bro, I mean, let's be quite honest, bro. I don't think Mikey was doing it for that.
I mean, all these other little channels, you know what I mean, putting out little subliminals to like the homie hangout, you know what I mean, throwing shots at him about his shit bag. You know what I mean? How much lower can you go? You know what I mean? It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. What trips me out is that you don't have to do all these things. You don't have to throw everybody under the bus. You don't. Yeah, I know everybody's speaking on your name. I know everybody's throwing videos out there, but what you reap you sow. You know,
Facts. Damn, bro. You know what? Good thing I'm already subscribed. If I wasn't subscribed, I would subscribe right now, bro. Palabra. And hey, for any of my viewers, man, if you like what the homie's speaking, like I said, go drop a comment, let them know E.B.K sent you, and to tap in, bro. Tap in. Serio.
they've come back at you because you came to them. And one way or another,
Yup.
you have burnt them,
Yup. Facts.
scammed them,
Facts.
deceived them.
Facts.
Um, you know, it's just been dirty.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? It's shiesty moves, scandalous moves. And I just can't believe that's in your characteristic,
Yeah.
especially if doing time and so much time. And as you say, you were on the main line and did all this, did all that.
This is a question for. I hope you watch this. I'm gonna tag you, brother. I'm actually gonna tag you. This is a question for you. You think that? Well, I'm not sure how close you guys are as primos, right? But do you really think that he was on the main line like that? How he says, especially because he was dropped Leva and YA. He did rat on YA. I know a lot of people try to say, "Oh, if you snitch on while you're a minor, that shit don't count when you get locked up." It does count. Everything counts. It don't matter at what age she's fucking told. As long as you were already repping the norte or banging, it does not matter from any clique, any crew. But do you honestly believe that all the shit that he was saying that it's real? Me personally, not until I start seeing black and whites. You know what I mean? Because that's what everybody goes by, right? Not until we see some black and whites. That fool's word is shit. But hey, bro, I hope you tap in.
It's hard for me to believe. And then you've got all these lashbacks, all these channels, all these content creators who are coming out and speaking of it now because they were scared of your backlash. You know what I mean? You can tell a good story.
Hey, I can agree with you on that. There was a lot of content creators that were hella scared to really go after them, right? Because they would get their clown. Or like he says, he has this little charisma, right? Where he's able to make people laugh and oh, he got you, he roasted you, right? Um, I mean, me personally, I've never been that one. You guys have seen it when every time that people had asked me, hey, they're talking shit, woo woo. Me personally, I always been the one to go over there and be like, what's happening? You know what I mean? Let me know exactly what's going on, right? And well, everybody's done seen, man, that when your boy Conejo he fucking steps up in there, what happens? This is what happens. Look. Let E.B.K tap in now. He has his own platform. He has his own platform. Anyways, I'm out of here, man. Respects to everybody. I'm gonna go to sleep. See, when your boy, right? Your boy started getting on his bumper, he already knew what time it was. I was never the one to be playing with, like when it came to that shit, right? Because he knows damn well, man, I could tap into some real ones and find out a couple things real quick. Um, so once I started, I believe, man, there was a couple channels that were already doing their thing, but they couldn't really compete with them. Once me and a couple other homies like Listo, um, I don't want to name all the channels, right? But once we started gassing them, boom, everybody was like, you know what? Shit, let's do it, right? Especially because when I came at that fool, I came in with black and whites. I was like, fool, boom, you want to talk your shit? Boom, I discredited them real quick. I dropped them level all the way to fucking white. And shout outs to Gangster Gucci and Munchies and all them homies, right? That put up some stories about the YA situations. All his little fame, because that's all he really talked about. If you really pay close attention to the gun, he's never really talked about his prison stories. He's always talked about YA, and those are his glory days. But those weren't his glory days. Those were real hitters' glory days. Just that he wanted to take credit for them and all that crap. Another thing that I'm gonna throw out there, him getting shot with the 45. Do you guys honestly believe that he got shot with the 45? Like, let's be quite honest. I was talking to some homies, and they have said that someone did get shoot. They got shot with the 45, I believe, in TC, right? And he did live, but he's not all there yet. And even though the gun's a little retarded, and we already know that, um, he would have been a little bit more. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. All these fucking stories are full of shit. But hey, but if you know about that shooting, hey, let us know, bro. Like, you know what? Maybe that shit did happen. You be able to clarify because all you got to do is tap in with some family members and be like, oh yeah, they did shoot him in the back of the dome. You know what I mean? And you guys already been knowing. And another thing, Trying to find out about the NFL, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because Dead End don't claim that fool. Said they never met someone named Skinner from Dead End. But hey, I could be wrong.
I mean, I've seen you, and you know, what I mean, I'm entertained by it. You know, as everybody else is. You know what I mean? They're like, damn, ooh, he got him, damn, burn. You know what I mean? And then the next person waiting for the next person, waiting for the next person. You know?
Yup.
And although it's a smart move, you know what I mean? I understand it. You know what I mean? I understand the game. I see it. You know, it's the clout. You want to throw your name out there.
Yup.
But all clout is good clout for the pocket, but all clout is not good clout, excuse me, for the soul,
Yup.
for the
Facts.
respect, for the honor, for the dignity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't have to do all these low blows and you know, go out of your way to try to criticize and bring other channels down and you know manipulate people, and you don't got to do all that. You know what I mean? You got the charisma to bring the people in and to
All this is something that this is for all content creators. All you gotta do on YouTube is be yourself. You know, just be yourself. If you're just being you, you're never gonna be able to get exposed. You're never gonna be able to have fools talk smack. Bro, when I made my channel, that's for the same reason I started with my case, my black and whites, all that, right? That was something that I honestly pushed. And same thing, I was like, I'm a writer, all that, right? Because I was like, I'm not gonna be dealing with people exposed. Yeah, did it slow my channel in the beginning? Yeah, yeah, slowed it. Then with the argument with Flacco didn't help. It's also slowed it down. But other channels, hey, that was their time to shine, and they blew up. Now your boy's barely getting there, but it's because people are recognizing that I'm real. But at the same time, I'm doing this at a certain pace and a certain way, though, so that I know that when I do have my, like, I got a good little fan base. I'm not gonna lie, shout outs and supports to all my real ones, right? But at the same time, once my channel does catch up to other certain channels, there's not gonna be nothing they can expose. There's not gonna be things that are like, oh, this was fake over here, you know, because I can say that straight up about all kinds of channels. Like, that was fake. You know what I mean? Even some channels that I somewhat fuck with, you know, I'll be like, man, that was fake, or he's faking it right now, just trying to be cool with everybody, so that, you know what I mean, he can try to win that crowd. We're not dumb, you know, but at the same time, it's not really for me to speak on those things and hate on or shit on other people's characters until that I start seeing that, okay, now they're scamming and they're doing a little bit too extra. Then I will start putting it, I'll hit them up. Hey, you better slow your roll, G. And if they don't, then we do what we do, cuz. But at the same time, man, this fool done, he made his own bed and now he's laying on it and he's not liking it. Let's just put it like that.
tell your stories. You know what I mean? You don't got to do all the extra. You know what I'm saying?
Serio.
But with all that being said, just like I always say, learn from everyone and follow no one.
That's
Be
right.
humble and stay humble.
That's right.
Like,
Rato, my boy. Thank you for tapping in. You know what I mean? If you guys haven't tapped into his videos, make sure to subscribe, hit that likes, all that good stuff. Just let them know, man, you guys came from the E.B.K. If you did see it from right here first, tap in and make sure you tell them, bro, hey, E.B.K. sends to make sure to tap in with them. And let's see if we can do a quick little interview or what happens, right? So with that being said, man, if you like the video, man, make sure to hit a like for your boy. If you dislike the video, I apologize. They're both down there. They're both free. Whichever one fits you better, right? Go ahead, dale gas. But make sure to drop a comment and let me know what it was that you didn't like about the video so that I can work on it and fix it and I can become a better content creator for you guys. So with all that being said, gente, like I said, I hope you guys like this. So make sure to hit all that, share with others, notification bell, hit all. And you guys already be knowing, man, this is your boy Conejo, and we out. And this is how we're going to end this one right here, man.
Let E.B.K. tap in. No. He has his own platform.
Anyways, I'm out of here, man. Respects to everybody. I'm
Okay.
gonna go to sleep. Fuck them.
Órale. Here we